phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
Are you guys buckled in? I hope you are, because we're on a wild ride tonight. We've got a lot of UFO sightings that we're going to be going over. And let me tell you, we've got some things that are kind of out of this world, and I'm so excited to share them to you tonight, including people are wondering what's up with this Bigfoot stuff, and by popular demand, we're bringing it back. We've got another incredible video of the Bigfoot himself captured on a trail cam. We're going to go over all kinds of crazy cool stuff tonight. This was captured over the North Sea. What are we looking at right now? Some people are claiming that have put this video out that this is some kind of craft, a UFO just hovering over the ocean there, the North Sea. It's interesting. It seems that there is some kind of cloud bank. It's hard to make out the exact horizon, what we're looking at. Brent, what's your thoughts on this, looking at this video initially?
Yeah, I could tell the person filming it is definitely interested in what's over there. And the big question, what is it? Again, I don't see a skyline, so it's kind of hard to represent where it is. It almost looks like it's much lower than where this craft could be. Some may also theorize Fata Morgana. Could this be the phenomenon that we're seeing right here? Maybe a ship off in the distance reflecting kind of a mirage in the sky right there. Again, it's a very curious catch. If you ever capture anything like this, send it to us right here at Third Phase of Moon so we could examine this. Again, is it a craft in the sky? Because it does oddly look like kind of like a flying saucer, Blake.
Yeah, it has that shape, absolutely, Brandon. Again, the phenomenon of Fata Morgana is, you're seeing like it could be a ship or an oil rig. I'm wondering if this could be either of those. It really doesn't resemble either of them. It's interesting. Is this a craft just hovering there, and it's just one of those craft USOs that have their underwater bases out over there at the North Sea? You could maybe speculate that there may be underground bases in that area. Again, there's a high activity of UFO sightings within large bodies of water. And the North Sea, I would imagine, is like all other major bodies of water, that they have these underwater bases for these USOs, if this is indeed what we're looking at. But then again, it could be a mirage, like Brent says. And guys, I want to get your opinions. Now, let's get to this. We even have more videos coming in at 30,000 feet. The phenomenon returns. Watch this.
What is that?
It's got a colour around it. See the green around it? What the fuck is that?
What the hell is that?
We want to thank the Hidden Underbelly for getting us permission from Mastella Arvamides for capturing this video from a flight from LA to New York City, approximately 30,000 feet. And apparently, right before she pulled out her phone, she says this thing was moving like a snake, swerving sideways and moving upwards. Mastella has given us permission to share. And again, we're thanking Hidden Underbelly 2.0 for getting us permission for this video and the last one you just watched. What did Mastella capture? We've seen this kind of phenomenon over and over the years right here at Third Phase of Moon. I say we have a handful of these peculiar sightings of this jet stream that's black in nature, this strange pattern of movements. Like Mastella said, it was moving from left to right, swirling sideways, up and down. It's very strange indeed. What kind of craft is this? What kind of fuel is burning? Usually we see these kind of sightings over third world countries at points. Maybe they have different kind of fuel that's burning up. I'm not an expert in aviation fuel, but I have to say, from LA to New York City, we haven't seen this kind of action. If I were on board, I'd be kind of concerned. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, Blake, this one's kind of curious. We do have quite a bit of these kind of captures from the people inside airplanes. This one is a little different. Again, most of the time we see this more over in European countries, maybe the Ukraine and other places, but not in America, where it has this kind of dark chemtrail, if you could call it that. Do you even see a plane connected to what's going on here? Could it even be maybe some sort of strange atmospheric phenomenon that we're looking at? Again, it kind of just seems to like just stay there. It doesn't really stretch out any farther. It just seems to be kind of like just coasting, and it's still mysterious. Again, is this some sort of maybe experimental Space Force in action? Something going on along those lines? What's going on here, Blake?
Yeah, again, very concerning, especially if you're a civilian aboard an aircraft traveling as a tourist or wanting to see a family member, and you got to deal with this kind of sighting. Again, I would want an answer from basically FAA. Maybe NORAD knows what's going on. What's up with the black trail behind it? That looks very unhealthy, if you ask me. I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't seem normal. That's why you're here, right? We're showing you things that are kind of out of the ordinary, obviously on a daily basis. Some people say, how do you guys put out this stuff every single day? Well, the information just keeps coming in. It's amazing. And again, we want to thank the Hidden Underbelly 2.0 for getting us permission to share these videos with you. And go check out his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff over there. We're going to be supplying the original link to Hidden Underbelly. Now this Bigfoot phenomenon, is it real? Who's ready for Bigfoot? Well, I am, because this phenomenon is interesting, especially when they're captured with trail cams. And when I watched this video that was put up by the Jimmy B trail cams, he may have captured the elusive Bigfoot. And we asked Michael to go over the incredible footage. He's kind of into this stuff. Watch this.
Trail cam footage could arguably be some of the more revealing evidence we have attained when it comes to the phenomenon of Bigfoot. But videos are frequently hoaxed, and therefore, we must always take this into consideration. In this clip, we see what appears to be a very large hominoid or Sasquatch-type creature walking casually through the woods after dark. There are plenty of reference points to be noted in this video, but of particular interest are the sticks scattered about the ground in the immediate foreground, and the age and height of the trees in the center frame. As this creature strolls by, against these reference points, I would have to surmise that it stands somewhere between 7 and 8 feet tall, straight up. Although we initially hear the sound of branches cracking and breaking, the creature's step is surprisingly muted. There are leaves and underbrush throughout the frame, and this would be very difficult to reproduce if indeed this was hoaxed. I believe the hunched posture not to be a reaction of this being attempting to avoid low branches, but a product of its unnatural gait. With one step somewhat visible, it appears that the being is flat-footing as it moves, which may be the reason the knees extend so high with every step. Human beings generally walk heel to toe. Perhaps it is avoiding what is on the ground beneath, but the congruity lies within the relationship of the posture, width of the gait, and character of step, along with the observation of maximum knee flexion within the gait cycle. Through the darkness, it appears the creature perhaps notices the trail cam as we see its head swivel in our direction. We can faintly make out what may be an eye reflecting in the infrared light. This eye is intermittently visible as the being moves to the right and off into the night. The general anatomy of this subject seems unfamiliar. The arms appear to be abnormally long, and it seems to be coated with what I could assume to be fur. The shoulders are wide, and it moves in a notably lumbersome fashion. If indeed this was a man donning a costume, he would be very tall, and if the community in which he lives was privy to their release of this footage and the implications behind it, I would imagine people would know who was hoaxing.
So this Bigfoot theory, this phenomenon. When you got evidence like this, it makes me question whether this is all a joke. This is pretty interesting, and how Michael broke it down. It really leads me to believe that there might be this elusive, unknown cryptid that we're not aware of that exists in the woods, the forest, all around the world. I'm kind of digging this stuff, and if anybody captured any Bigfoot along with UFO footage, we're open-minded, because with footage like this, I'm down. Brent?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Jimmy B. Trail Cams. Everybody go check his channel out. I think he only has like 34 subscribers, so he might have this kind of exclusive evidence. I think he is a Bigfoot hunter. So give him some love and go subscribe to his channel. What's going on here? Definitely it looks like there's some sort of cryptid, rather large animal on bipedal. And it doesn't look like a camper or anything like that. What we're looking at here definitely resembles Bigfoot. This thing's huge. I wonder what other kind of evidence might be in that area. Hair samples, or even maybe a foot sampling too as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging the incredible footage that's been coming in from around the world in regards to the UFO phenomenon and cryptids. Now, we've got something that's a world exclusive right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to be dropping our new music video. Enjoy, everybody. Meta Propulsion.
You know the alchemy is at the forefront. Chemical injections needed, but not from this world of research is what they will call it, and never let you see any result. Yeah, we're using electromagnetic fields. There's something out there with us. Let's try to reach beyond the Earth's crust, but I can't find the energy now. No viable way to lift off the ground. Show me the stars. I will meet you there. Show me the stars. We know that fossil fuel is on its way out. Free energy for all citizens, gathered from this world of disclosure, is what they will call it. With fingers crossed like signals from the outer bounds. Show me the stars. I will meet you there.
Buckle up. Third Phase of Moon, new album, Behind the Veil, is now available worldwide with the original song like Going to the Moon.
We'll get lost on the way to the moon. Out there where there's asteroids, we'll hit you right on the way to the moon. On the way to the moon.
The American flag on the moon. It had to be understood in the context of the Cold War. as our delayed answer to the Russians sending a satellite into space first.
Are you ready for the Men in Black? They're out to get you if you're not careful.
There's really no escape, no matter what you do. The men in black keep coming back and watching over you. You take the hills and I'll just keep this dusty road. Let's get out together while keeping our mouths closed.
Tracks like We're Not Alone,
Looking around thinking it's only you, only to find we're many more than a few. Where do they lie? How come we seldom see them? Right in between the lines is where they reside. No reason to fear, we know who's here. The narrative falls, trickle through the years on everyone.
going deep into the mystery of the Majestic 12. Pulse-pounding, get-you-dancing music.
Alright, how close do they keep the secret to the breast? But that's not to say they were alright. How long would they keep the secret to the breast?
Who's ready to go for a ride with Meta Propulsion?
Is at the forefront, chemical injections needed, but not from this world of research is what they will call it, and never let you see any result. Yeah, we're using electromagnetic fields. There's something out there with us.
12 brand new songs available right now on all audio streaming platforms like iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and TikTok, and much, much more. Check out the link to the entire album right now. The link is in the description below. Third Phase of Moon, Behind the Veil. Get ready to take off to another dimension.
Solar flares of